Did you ever hear any of these expressions growing up? Don't bother doing it unless you can do it perfectly. Or if you want it done right, do it yourself. Well, those expressions have led to what I call the perfectionist syndrome. And perfectionism gets in the way of so many entrepreneurs. Think about all the times you wanted to do something. Whether it was put out a new program, do a workshop, write an article, write a book, whatever. But you were held back because you had this belief that if it's not perfect, you can't do it. And the problem is that then you stay stuck. No matter what your level is, you stay stuck. In fact, sometimes you even move backwards. And that's not good because ultimately you want to up-level your business. You want to move forward. Well, that's why I'm here to talk to you today. I'm Kate Beaters, and I specialize in helping entrepreneurs get unstuck, get moving, and get that cash flowing. Something I just absolutely love to do. And I've done it in my own business. That's how I was able to hit 6 figures so quickly. And it's what I teach the entrepreneurs who work with me, so they have equally fast success. And I'm talking to you today as part of the Rapid Cash and Success System. I've put together a video series where I'm talking about some of the big blocks that I've seen with the clients I've worked with and sharing with you some action steps or tips or ideas on how to move forward. So perfectionism is a big one. And that's why I'm so excited to be talking to you about that. In fact, I'm also a self-proclaimed perfectionist. And you'd be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't, by how many people, when they start working with me, just admit right off the bat, Kate, I'm a perfectionist. And they kind of wear it like a badge of honor. And perfectionism is a good thing because obviously, you want to do things right. You don't want to do things that are sloppy or don't look good, especially with your business, because that represents who you are. But also, too, you want to be free of this perfectionism mindset because it does hold you back and does cause you to stop doing what you really need or want to do in your business. So let me just say about one of my clients that she had a business about a year and a half. It was about a year and a half old, and she had not published her website yet. She was working on it, but what happened is she'd look around at everyone else's website. Everyone else's looked so great, and she just couldn't move forward. In fact, she'd even say to me, Kate, I look at everyone else's website. They all look great. I look at yours. Yours is fantastic. So I'd be embarrassed to put mine up. So when she told me that, I shared a secret with her, which is a big secret, but maybe not so big, but that I told her that I had actually gone through about 5 web designers and probably about 10 different renditions of my website to get my website to look how it does today. And I shared with her that your website is always changing and evolving. I said, you're always changing and evolving as a business owner and as a human being. You're always changing and different place in your journey. Your business is always changing and evolving. And your website's going to change and evolve too. And I shared with her too that all the other websites she's looking at as well, that very few, if any, actually start out looking that way when somebody put their first website up. Everybody's just constantly going through lots of different renditions. And so with the mindset shift that I shared with her, along with the tapping and also some business action steps, she was able to get her website published within a week. In fact, not only did she do that, but she also got her first e-zine out too. She was just ready to go. And really the whole point behind that is that you just got to put your stake in the ground somewhere. You got to take that first step. And realize that everything is a process, just constantly moving forward. The other way perfectionism gets in the way of you up-leveling your business is that as your business does grow and you get busier and busier, it's hard to do all this stuff and do it all perfectly. I know, like I said, I'm a perfectionist too. And you have to start making some shifts. And some things that have helped me is hire resources. That is so important because that way you can do what you're really good at and let people who are experts in these things, let them do what they're really good at. Let them be the perfectionists in that area, and that will get everything done for you. And the other thought too, which is something I learned back when I was in corporate America, which I thought was a really, really great mindset shift, is to realize that some things are okay to be good enough. There's some things you want perfectly, or as close to perfect as possible. You want them to look really great, knock them dead style. But other things are okay. They're okay if they're just kind of okay, good enough. And you have to really get in touch with your business and your own personal beliefs on where you draw the line. Because if you don't start making those shifts that I was just telling you about, if you hold on to the belief that every single thing you do has to be done by you, and every single thing has to be done perfectly, you're going to have no life. You're not going to have any balance in your life. You're just going to be working like crazy, frustrated, annoyed, and as a result, things aren't going to be perfect because you're going to be so tired and stressed out, you're going to be making mistakes. And you're not going to enjoy things. And that's not what I want for you. Now, I could talk so much more about perfectionism. I love the subject. I think it's such a huge block, and I love helping people clear past it. It also pulls in the inner control freak, thinking you got to hang on to everything yourself too tightly, can't let go of any of the control. But due to the fact I want to keep this video short, I want to instead invite you to an upcoming free call that I'm going to be holding. And all you need to do to accept the invitation is fill out your information on the box on this page. We'll send you all the details. So let's work together. Let's make 2013 a just fantastic, fabulous year for you. So I look forward to having you on my call.